In today's world, when we talk about school improvement, many times we don't know where to begin as superintendent. And a good use of the superintendent's pathfinder is it brings all the resources together in one place that will help superintendents understand their role in the school improvement process. And it really brings about focusing on what schools need to be about, which is improving teaching and learning. For many years, sometimes those of us that were in superintendent positions were judged about our effectiveness on how many initiatives we actually had in place. And many times these initiatives were not aligned across the district and across various buildings, and sometimes they were even in competition with each other. And the real work about school improvement and the role of the superintendent is bringing focus to what the district needs to be working towards, and that is the goals that have been identified through going through tools such as the decision framework and looking at all the data and identifying your goals based upon what the data says you need to be working on. And the Pathfinder pulls together a lot of these different resources that will give the superintendents a good starting point as they understand their role in the school improvement process.
I agree with Nan. Superintendents have a lot coming at them. The Pathfinder can help new superintendents and veteran superintendents as well pick out the important pieces in terms of what do you do in the school improvement process, how do you get started, how do you get teams started, how do you look at data, how often do you have to look at data. With the Pathfinder, it's all there for them, so they can use the Pathfinder and it can get them started on a great path in terms of getting the school improvement process started in a given district.
And you look again at the research, and more research and more case studies such as the ones done in Moving Your Numbers, who look at districts across the country who have had success with some of our most challenged subgroups of students. But when you looked at those case studies and you identify some common threads throughout those districts, regardless of the district size and demographics, and you find that those common threads were the same practices that are part of the OLAC work. It's about using data. It's about focusing your goals. It's about instruction and learning, committing the resources, engaging the community, and involving the Board of Education. And you look at those case studies, and those leadership characteristics have been embedded throughout those districts as well.
Tools like the Superintendent Pathfinder can help you focus your efforts and your limited resources on the right things, and that's improving student achievement across the district. They can also help you focus everyone in the district on the right things by getting them involved in the process. So I would suggest to new and veteran superintendents as well as even though we're in a time of diminishing resources, we do have time. This is also a time of great opportunity, and one of the opportunities that's out there is resources like this.
I think the key word that Jim just mentioned there was focus, and I think it's full on there. One of the educational experts talks about focus. And what the Pathfinder and the tools in OLAC and the OIP process do, what they help you do is focus on what the critical work of the district is. And as Jim mentioned, that critical work is teaching and learning and school improvement. And these tools are designed to help you focus on that critical work and make sure that the leadership practices are embedded throughout the district.